This first poem is for my grandmother. It's a kind of love poem for West Virginia, which is a state that's given me everything. It's called The Topography of This Place. The ocean stopped being cruel, so the sailors went home. No one jumped from cliffs anymore. People stopped painting and photographing the ocean because the sentiment felt too close to a Hallmark card. Everyone had treasure because it was easy to find. Thus, the stock market crashed. Then the housing bubble burst, mostly not due to the ocean, though one could speculate pirates were going out of business and defaulting on loans. When I say speculate, I mean I was reading the small words that crawl at the bottom of the newscast, but I was only half paying attention because Erin Burnett was speaking, and she's the most real part of this poem. I'm speaking in metaphor, of course. The end of the world is coming, seagulls whispered to the fish they could not eat due to their fear of the ocean's newfound kindness. One of my professors spoke today. She hates personification, treasure, and linear meaning. She hates poems not written by dead people. She hates the ocean's newfound kindness. She wrote it on my poem. Not everything can be ghosts and pirates, she says. But that's why I live here. My rhododendrons never crumpled in the summer. This next poem is for a collective of South Bend people. First and foremost, John Cotton, and Alyssa and Tyler Micah, and my good friend, Nick Chambers. It's called The Topography of Unicorn Theory. Beauty finds such crush inside beauty, a variation on a field of dandelions or red streaks, or a satellite trailing sky. It's the ones I don't sleep with that I tend to remember, John says. And if I catch my unicorn, it may become people. And what then? And what then? And this last poem is for my mother and my father and my younger sister Paige, who have always been there for me. This is called The Topography of Distance. Intellectuals kill their bodies because what else can they kill with just their hands? I mean, have you ever seen the hands of an intellectual? This was part of a real phone conversation I had last night beginning, Edith, for 20 years I misheard the Fats Domino lyric. My tears fell like rain, as my hillbilly name. On the phone, our words are like fortune cookie words. Small blue font, heavy in the abstract and unbelievable departments, and yet necessary for reasons that will one day reveal themselves to you. I only believe the fortune if the number 13 is tattooed to the face of whatever's telling me the fortune. Because how could you not? Tattoos last forever. There's a kind of credibility to forever. Ask Emily D. about not stopping for death. Last night you said, I had 2 lovebirds. I think my mother killed one accidentally. And I thought of only the constellation of freckles spanning your shoulder blades, the manifest destiny of those freckles, following the continental maps of tendons and ligaments to the muscle wrapping your spine. Each word has a color. Pedicure, glass, and eucalyptus are the blue before the sky turns pink some summer mornings. It's science, really. Fortune is the last color you see in the bath of your own neurotransmitters as they burn out one by one like little stars behind your eyelids. I've heard it resembles popcorn over a campfire. I've heard that all these things only look small because of their distance relative to your imagination at night. Thank you so much to Yes Poetry and everybody who is listening to this for having me.
It's Snow White, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. It's Snow White, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. It's Snow